In Tama-Do Academy, we work with 8 levels of consciousness. There is the physical, and then there are 7 subtle bodies that make up our energy field called the aura. So when our clients, our students talk about the drama trauma, it's only one level of consciousness. It's the astral body. It's the emotional body. It's only one level of consciousness. And so the Tama-Do techniques of sound, of color, movement are used to rise us up past the physical, the etheric, the astral, emotional, even the mental level of consciousness. Why? Because we all want to go to the light. We all want to achieve light inside of us. Isn't that the game in life? To become light, to become joy and love, so much so that we are overflowing with joy and love, and we can express it to the world to make the world a better place. How do we do that? Physical. Okay, everybody in Tama-Do, we have to brush our teeth. We have to do our exercises. We have to keep the physical organism healthy, strong. It's our foundation. Etheric body, our first level of our subtle anatomy, works with qi, works with qigong. So we practice Fabian Maman's Dao Yin Fa every single day to stretch the meridians that activate the organs that send healthy, vibrant qi pulsing through our physical and catapulting through our dantian into the etheric body, the body of sensitivity, our rubber tire that helps us to digest and metabolize all of our train wrecks, all of our drama trauma. We follow the way of Aikido, that if there's an adversary coming toward you, if you have this healthy etheric body, you know it's coming, and you step out of the way. You don't stand there and go, oh, bong, oops, bong. You don't want to be surprised. You want to be in your hara, in your dantian, and know when it's coming so you can do the dance. You can dance with the monster and send the monster on its way. That's an important part of energetic healing. The etheric body links to the nature, to the trees, to the water, to the beautiful elements that make up Mother Earth. Because inside of us, we have the 5 elements, and through the etheric body of our aura, we are expanding beyond just the physical to an energetic understanding that we are not just physical. The astral body works with the sound, works with the tuning forks, works with the little glinglings, works with all elemental sounds, acoustic, anything that has an overtone. We don't work with electronic. And the astral body can be cleared of all our emotional stuff when we work with overtones that catch the garbage and stretch the stuff to the sky. Here is a pen. This pen is physical. Let's just say this pen is a big, juicy trauma drama in our life. So if you take a sound, it'll hook on to the density of the emotion, the astral, and stretch it. In physics, you can take the elementary particles of a pen and stretch that pen to the moon. The elementary particles still make it a pen, penness, but the pen is now from here to the moon, which allows space in between the particles of the pen to wash the trauma drama that is pen. We can wash our trauma drama away if we can stretch the trauma drama away from our tiny little human brain box or our heart. So aurically, that's what the aura does, is that you take the trauma drama in the astral body, stretch it like a pen to the sky, through the sound, through the overtone, so that all the beautiful galaxies and stars in the sky can just wash us clean. What are you so dramatized about? And that's what we do on the astral level with sound healing. Mental subtle body. Okay, on one level, yeah, it works with the consciousness of our brain. But on a higher level, the mental subtle body works with something that's called the supramental, which means the big mental in the sky, which means the bandwidth of your paradigms of consciousness. We call them egregores. You have an egregore that is jazz music. You have an egregore that is classical. You have an egregore that is rock and roll or fusion or whatever musically. Same with religion. You have Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, Muslim, you have all of Christianity, you have all of the bandwidth of religion, and then you have the alternate to religion. You have the New Age, supraconscious, whatever. And each of us as human beings, we have our opinions. We have what resonates us, what makes us start to spin, what makes our molecules inside of our aura start to go, wee, that's me. That is recognition. When you recognize somebody, you go, wow, you wake up and your aura flashes a big smile. You have a big wow, lift up, and that's the supramental of the mental body. It's not, oh yes, and then it's not the brain analytical, cutting and dissecting everything. It can be the brain, but only if the brain turns you on enthusiastically with an idea that sparks your aura. The mental body are concepts in the sky from masters that have come long before you that feed your imagination, your inspirations, so that you go, yeah, that's me. The mental body takes the me of the physical. Whoa, by now we are expanded to link with this beautiful community of like-minded, like-feeling masters. Masters that have existed in our lifetime, masters who have existed long, long ago, some masters who have never walked their feet on the earth. You know your people. You know your tribe when you think, read, receive a message from your band in the sky. Then and you feel, wow, you feel a piece of the universe. You feel like you belong. So how do we get there in Tama-Do? How do we open up to the mental subtle body? What is higher than sound? Color. Watch my color light. If I point color at my client, you probably can't see it, it's probably too bright, but it's there. I'm shining magenta. If I point magenta into my client, the client is receiving the message of magenta in the sky. Now watch, if I turn the light away from my client and point away and start to travel like an overtone away from my client's aura, what do you think the client's aura is doing? I want to go there. I want to follow that magenta light. And through the light, I am hooking the mental body of my client and taking her to the stars, taking her beyond her limitations as a human being. The color is more potent. It's a higher vibration than the sound. The sound is a higher vibration than the touch. There's a hierarchy of consciousness, and the color, once we take us beyond the supramental, we go into the causal body of consciousness, which wakes us up to our soul.